frango grillado.
Agora no Metrópolis.
3 caipirinha, tá na praia, no tá redondo, and sem camarão, because I'm allergic to shrimp. My brother actually, when he has 3 caipirinhas, he speaks really good Portuguese.
Direto para Nova York, o guia do nosso passeio é o músico norte-americano JOHN PIZZARELLI, que mora na cidade e levou o Metrópolis para visitar um dos seus lugares preferidos. O Eataly é um complexo gastronômico 100% dedicado à Itália. Pizzarelli é um dos nomes do jazz mais importantes dos dias de hoje e já faz 20 anos que ele se apresenta com regularidade aqui no Brasil. Ele foi super simpático no passeio, vamos ver?
I've lived in New York for probably almost 20 years. I like the idea of going out to eat and walking around New York and things like that.
Miss the Saturday dance.
I'm not so popular that I can't walk down the street, but every once in a while someone will say, hey. I had a commercial that was on television for a while, so everybody would sort of look at me and go, you're that guy.
Traveling down the turnpike.
New Jersey's great. You know, I spent many years there. My parents still live there. My brother still lives there, and we go out mostly for the holidays. It's only about 35 minutes to my parents' house from right where we are now.
But of all the places I can't think of, I like Jersey best.
We're gonna do, our new record will be out in July of Paul McCartney music. After the Beatles, like silly love songs. My Love.
And when I go away, I know my heart can stay with my love.
And then some of the not so well-known songs. I did a record with him 2 years ago. He sang standard songs, American songs.
And write myself a letter.
In the studio, when they introduced him to me, I just said, it's nice to meet you, and he said, you made a Beatles CD? And I was like, yes, I did.
Your day breaks, your mind aches, you find that all.
And he said, it's very good. And I was like, well, thanks a lot. He goes, well, you left it for me and everything. I said, well, that was 16 years ago. I didn't think you'd listen to it, you know. My wife says that when you have something that you love so much, eventually it's going to come to you. Well, for me, that loves Paul McCartney, and then all of a sudden, I'm shaking hands with Paul McCartney.
The way you wear your hat.
For me to go to Brazil every year and to have such a reception all the time, it's amazing, you know.
We may never meet again on the bumpy road to love.
Enter the world of Italy. It's fascinating how it works. It's like a little village, but this particular area is one of my favorite parts of the whole place. A Saturday in here, it's filled with people, and everybody's eating salumi meats and cheeses and olives, and then they get you a little prosecco. I make friends with the cheese guy, so I can get over there, get some cheese. You got mozzarella over there. I love that part too, just to watch them make pasta. Neat. Everything good? Yeah. This is Dan Amatuzzi. Use the word compendium before 11 o'clock to get extra points.
Baby's good to me, you know she's happy as can be, you know she says so.
It's sensational. I like to cook it as much as I like to eat it, so the idea that everything that you eat in the restaurants you can buy and make at home too is really great. When I was coming today, I said to my wife, I should pick up something for dinner tonight. When my grandparents came to the United States, they spoke English. It's the one generation that didn't speak Italian, but my son speaks really great Italian, and my daughter now is learning it too. Paul McCartney record's in the process of being made and will probably come out in the US at the end of July, so I'm looking forward to touring that too, also in Brazil.
I give her all my love.
The funny thing is in Brazil particularly, like the Beatles record that I made was better received in Brazil than it was in the United States. Those Beatles songs always were a big hit in Brazil. Here, not so much. I think it was very good.
Losing my hair many years from now. Will you still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greetings, bottle of wine. If I've been out till 2:45, or would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?